Hello, everyone. I'm Levi with Gayety. Hello, how are you?
Hi, Levi.
I'm so excited to be here with you. I have questions for both of you. So I'm going to start with you, Anna, if that's okay. Your character, Jen, brings a really unique perspective in the series to the investigation without giving any spoilers away. She's a really strong woman of color. How do you feel like this role adds to diversity in the show and especially the franchise? Because Goosebumps has come a really long way in the last 30 years. How do you feel like her role adds to the show? What impact do you think that that character could have on viewers who may come from underrepresented backgrounds or communities?
I think that's such a good question. I think Jen is a definite New York girl from around the way, Brooklyn, born and raised. She's not left the neighborhood. I think for me, I never get to see Latin people, let alone Latin women in horror. So it was really exciting to get to play this role. I think they did such a good job with our relationship as mother and daughter. And I'll let you speak to Alex, to her character, because but the dynamic between us, I don't think you really get to see just a mother-daughter having the normal sort of conflicts that people do. We just happen to be Latina. And so it was really exciting to be represented in horror. And I hope it was my first time ever doing horror. So I just hope that we get to see a lot more of that. But I loved the way we were written. I think it was really on point. And if any, little brown girls out there or grown brown girls watching it can relate, queer or not, I'm so excited that Goosebumps can bring that. But I think you can speak to your character because
Yeah, I mean, Goosebumps, their past season did have a trans character, and that was amazing to see. For me, I was playing a queer character, and that meant so much to me. And to be able to, my character also is an ex-con, and she's a cop, and we're both women of color, we're both from that area.
Mhm.
And to go through these scenes, personally, they were very difficult, but it gave me a lot of empathy and it taught me a lot about that experience. And I'm so glad that Disney and Goosebumps were brave enough, as of course they are, because we know they can be and they are. And they showed this story in a really respectful way. And I was really proud to be able to do it with Anna. Yeah.
Do you do you feel like Alex, because she really challenges these traditional expectations, like you've just said,
Yes.
especially for the genre, right? But also of young women in these types of stories. Do you
Yes.
feel like your character in particular is going to resonate really well with viewers that may not have had a character that really connected with even on the last season?
Yes, yes, I do. I mean, for me, I love a character who's a little bit of a dick, and that is Alex. And she also loves women. And I'm like, that's so great. And she doesn't have to be, it's not like sometimes we get like these tragic lesbian stories, and
Mhm.
Alex isn't that. And she really fights to like speak up for herself. And we see her go through that like triumphantly. And I don't think that's a spoiler. I don't know, but it felt really good to me to be able to kind of give her that power. But she felt like a very powerful character to be playing
Yeah, because
from the
she
start.
fights, she doesn't only fight, she fights on so many levels
She
and she
does.
comes out like she physically gets down. Like
Yeah.
it's really you have that.
That was really cool to see.
Yeah.
She's kind of like Rosa Diaz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but she's got such a softer heart.
She does.
And I loved seeing that because she felt like a whole person. Like Anna said, it's not like we're just Latina or we're just queer. We're people first, and it's like we want all of that in there, and they really gave us that.
Did either of you, I'm assuming some of your castmates, like David Schwimmer, they read the books, they watched some of the movies or episodes of Goosebumps to kind of prepare for this. Was there a huge, obviously it's very mature now, right? Compared to what Goosebumps used to be. Did you do work like that? Did you read Stay Out of the Basement or any of the Goosebumps books to get prepared for this?
I didn't read it prior to the show, but like I'd read it when I was a little kid. I grew up with the Goosebumps book, and I was the one in the corner of the library reading some scary stuff about like monsters and freaking myself out. And I love horror because of that. And I know her kids.
Yeah, my kids read I there was the one way I could get my kids to read book was Goosebumps. And then unwittingly I have turned them now into like horror fans, much to my chagrin, because I'm terrified. Like I'm the
She's
one
so
I
scared
get
of
so
everything.
You do?
Oh my gosh, she's not wrong. It's true. I
Sad.
do. I really do. So it was really exciting to be able to act in it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch it.
She has
But
a ghost in her house, though.
I do. I
You
really
do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
that's
friendly, though.
She's seen
She's nice.
her. It's wild.
look, does she have a name?
That's what I asked. I was like, tell me about this ghost.
She says I should name her. I feel like that's a little presumptuous.
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
No,
well,
you
name her-
should.
you think Levi? Do you think I should name her?
Yeah,
Just-
absolutely. Yeah.
What's her name?
She's from the 50s.
What's
I
her
think.
Oh,
name?
she's from the 50s? But I mean,
Yeah.
like, it depends like how much you know about her, because I don't think she'll want a name like Deborah or Barbara. You know, that's like a 50s name, but it's not the vibe. If you're a ghost and you're like, nah, you know what, whatever name I had, I'd rather have something better, you know, from the 50s.
You're
So I
right.
feel
I've got
like,
to find it out. I've
yeah,
got to figure
it's so weird that the interviews were today, because last night at like 2 a.m, my printer started printing all your bios, which I thought was bizarre. So
It's not
Right?
a ghost.
it
Oh my
literally
God.
woke me up, and I was like, because I had
Wow.
asked it to print earlier and I don't know what happened. It didn't do it. Anyway, I was like, is there just
God,
right with
there's something
Goosebumps?
in
It
the
just
room
fit.
with that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm saying
So,
right now.
right, we should, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have interviews today with Tyler Henry, the medium. Yeah. So maybe I should ask him, like, okay, listen, this is a little
Yeah.
disconnected, but we have a question about a ghost at Anna's house.
Please.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your answers. They were very thoughtful, and your time today. I think everyone's going to love Goosebumps. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Levi.
much.
Bye.
Bye.